Washington, House Speaker Mike Johnson joining us live. Speaker Johnson, great to have you here. Have you given former President Trump any advice about what you think he should do on stage Thursday night?
Well, I spent some time with him over the last week, and I can tell you he's in a great mood and a great place, and I'm looking forward to the vision that he's going to cast for the country on Thursday night. I think it'll be a big night for him, and I think there'll be a stark contrast between his vision for America, this very positive vision that he wants to cast, and with really, I think, the terribly weak record of President Biden. It's hard to hide from. I think that contrast will be a stark one.
Yeah, you've previously said that you have seen a cognitive decline in President Biden, but don't you worry that you and fellow Republicans have set the bar pretty low for him?
Look, I just tell the truth, Caitlin. I mean, I have no personal animus against Joe Biden, of course. I respect the office, but, you know, I've just acknowledged what everyone sees. We can't help how we age. Everybody ages differently at a different pace. My father-in-law is the same exact age as President Biden, but he's on his A game. He works 12 hours a day, runs his small business that he's been running for years, and he's vibrant, and he can do almost anything seemingly. And President Biden cannot. I mean, that's what people see. And so it's a dangerous thing. I take no pleasure in saying it because our adversaries see that as well. And, you know, I think it's going to be a very interesting contrast between these two men. And the interesting thing about this race, Caitlin, is that both of these men have been president. So you can ignore the rhetoric, you can ignore the talking points, you can look at the record of these two men, and I think that's a really important one as well.
But do you think some of the rhetoric, Speaker Johnson, I mean, just knowing you and how you conduct yourself, do you think some of the rhetoric is out of line when people from Trump's team are suggesting that Trump himself, that Biden is going to be on cocaine when he's on that debate stage Thursday night?
Look, there's a lot of things that are said in jest. Of course, no one expects that Joe Biden would be on cocaine, but they do ask questions, and I think they're objectively, I mean, I think it makes sense why people are asking, will he be on some sort of energy drinks or something, okay? Look, his energy levels, you can see, vary depending on what format he's in and what forum, and, you know, we expect that he'll do what he did at the State of the Union. He had a lot of energy that night, so that's the Joe Biden I expect to see. The question is, can he stay for 90 minutes on that stage and go toe-to-toe with President Trump, who, as you know, goes to rallies and talks for 2 hours on end without any break and any notes. So it'll be a very interesting thing to see.
Yeah, I mean, the allegations just about drugs have just been, frankly, ridiculous and obviously are baseless as well. But let me ask you about something that's happening